Okeke snarled. I would rather die than serve this curse. The curse of the midnight drum continuation. With a sudden cry, he charged at the drum. His spear flashed in the moonlight as he drove it deep into the stretched skin. The ground shook. The warriors screamed. The faces carved on the drum twisted in agony. For the first time, cracks spread across its surface. The old man roared. Fool! You do not understand. If you destroy the drum, you destroy the gate. And what lies beyond the gate will not stay hidden. Okeke froze. His spear was still buried in the drum, the cracks widening. A terrible sound rose from within, not the beat of drums, but the growl of something vast, something chained. The air grew heavy. The forest itself trembled. The warriors fell to their knees, pale eyes wide with fear. The old man's voice shook. You have broken the law. Now the gate will open. And none of us, neither you, nor me, nor your village, will survive what comes through. The drum gave one final thunderous beat. Dum! And then it split apart. From the cracks poured darkness thicker than night. It rose into the air like smoke but moved like a living beast. Within the blackness, glowing red eyes opened. Dozens of them. Hundreds. Okeke stumbled back, spear in hand, his chest pounding. For the first time, he realized the truth. The drum was not the curse. The drum was the prison. And he had just set the prisoner free. The curse of the midnight drums. Part 5, The Last Beat. The drum split apart. The clearing shook as the darkness poured out, rising high into the sky like a storm cloud. The red eyes burned within it, watching, blinking, multiplying. A deep growl echoed through the forest, so heavy that even the trees bent low, as if bowing to a king. The pale-eyed warriors who had once seemed so powerful now cowered, pressing their faces to the ground. Even the old man, the keeper, stumbled backward, fear twisting his face. Okeke stood frozen, his spear trembling in his hand. He had thought the drum was the curse. He had thought destroying it would free himself and the village. But now he saw the truth. The drum was never the curse. The drum was the lock. And he had broken it. The darkness spread, swallowing the clearing, stretching toward the trees. Wherever it touched, the ground withered, leaves shriveled, and roots turned to ash. The red eyes inside it blinked faster, and the growl grew into a laugh. At last, the voice thundered. At last I am free. Okeke's heart pounded. His chest ached as the rhythm of the drums returned, faster, louder. Dum 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 dum. The keeper, his pale eyes wide with fear, turned to Okeke. You fool! Do you know what you have done? That is the drum lord, the true master, the one even I was forced to bind. Without the drum, nothing can hold him. Okeke raised his spear. Then I will fight him. The keeper let out a broken laugh. Fight him? You cannot fight the night itself. You cannot pierce the darkness. The red eyes turned toward Okeke. A voice like thunder filled the clearing. You are the one who freed me. You will be the first to serve me. Hunter, you are mine. The darkness surged forward. Okeke struck with his spear, but the iron passed through it like smoke. The red eyes only blinked, amused. The keeper fell to his knees. The gate is broken. The curse is loose. Only one way remains now. Okeke turned to him. What way? The keeper's pale eyes met his. The drum is broken, but a new drum can be made. The prison must have a keeper. The forest has chosen you. Only by binding yourself can the beast be trapped again. Okeke's face hardened. You mean? I must take your place. The keeper nodded. Yes. Only blood and spirit can seal the prison again. If you strike your own heart with the spear, the drum will be reborn, and your soul will become its skin. You will hold the beast inside. But you will never leave. You will beat forever at midnight, keeping the world safe. Okeke gritted his teeth. His whole life, he had fought against fate. He had mocked the warnings. He had trusted only his strength. And now the only way to win was to surrender everything. The red eyes swarmed closer, filling the clearing. The forest screamed. The ground cracked. The voice roared again. Choose, hunter. Serve me in darkness, or bind me in chains. Either way, you are mine. Okeke lifted his spear. His chest burned. The sound of the drums shook the sky. He saw the keeper watching, waiting for him to decide. He saw the warriors trembling, powerless. He thought of the village, of the people who had fed him, sheltered him, warned him. And for the first time, Okeke lowered his pride. With a deep breath, he raised the spear high, then drove it into his own chest. The pain was fire. His blood spilled, glowing like embers. The ground shook violently. The darkness screamed in rage, pulled back as if by invisible chains. The red eyes flickered and blinked out, one by one. The broken drum on the ground melted into black ash. From Okeke's body rose a new drum, taller, darker, with fresh skin stretched tight. His face appeared among its carvings, mouth open in a silent scream. The forest grew still. The warriors vanished. The keeper was gone. The only sound was the beating of the new drum. Dum 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 dum. Back in the village of Obodo, the people awoke that night to the sound of the drums. They trembled, hiding in their huts, whispering prayers. But though the drums were the same, something felt different. The beat was stronger, heavier, filled with sorrow. No one ever saw Okeke again. But the elders told the story. He was the hunter who mocked the curse. He was the hunter who broke the prison. And in the end, he became the prison itself. That is why the drums will never stop. For they are not a warning, not a curse, but a sacrifice, one man beating forever, to keep the darkness bound. And so, in Obodo, the people still live. And at midnight, the drums still sound. Dum 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 dum. A reminder of pride. A reminder of sacrifice. And a reminder that the curse is never truly gone. Like and subscribe for more interesting stories. Check the top screen for previous parts.